Hi historians, and welcome to Lesson 1 on the Pharaoh Akhenaten, located under the Akhenaten tab of the Ancient Egypt Teaching and Learning website resource. In this lesson, we're going to go over the life and legacy of the Pharaoh Akhenaten. Your success criteria for this lesson, so by the end of this lesson you need to know the life and achievements of Akhenaten, and by the end of this lesson you need to be able to describe Akhenaten's legacy and his impact on ancient Egypt. So let's go over some background information on Akhenaten and who he was. So Akhenaten was born in 1380 BCE and died in 1336 BCE, and he was 44 years of age when he died. He reigned in the 18th dynasty in the New Kingdom from 1353 BCE to 1336 BCE, so reigned for 17 years. Akhenaten changed his name from Amenhotep IV to Akhenaten during his 5th year as pharaoh. The name Akhenaten means living spirit of Aten. Akhenaten ruled alongside Queen Nefertiti for much of his reign. Queen Nefertiti was a very powerful queen and is considered the most beautiful woman in world history. Let's go over Akhenaten changing Egyptian religion. So this is why Akhenaten is a very famous and well-remembered pharaoh. Even though much of his legacy was torn away by his son Tutankhamun, Akhenaten is a significant pharaoh for this reason. So when Akhenaten became pharaoh, he changed the religion of ancient Egypt. Akhenaten believed in a single sun god called Aten. Akhenaten had been worshipping Aten since he was a boy, and he got these beliefs from his mother. Atenism became the new official religion of ancient Egypt. This was extremely significant as ancient Egyptians had followed a polytheistic religion. The word polytheistic means worshipping multiple gods, and their whole society and belief system was based around their religion. Now, they'd been following this religion for thousands of years before Akhenaten came along and changed the official religion of ancient Egypt to Atenism. Akhenaten built many temples and statues to honour Aten and immortalise himself and Nefertiti. Some of Akhenaten's most famous projects are the city of Amarna and the great temple of Aten. So you can see this was how the sun god Aten was depicted as a sun disk with rays of sunshine. Akhenaten's death and legacy. Akhenaten was an extremely tall and lanky man. It is likely that he had Marfan syndrome, which caused his death in 1336 BCE. Akhenaten was eventually succeeded by his son Tutankhamun, who we'll do in our following tab, who spent his short life undoing his father's work and restoring the polytheistic religion of ancient Egypt. Akhenaten's tall and imposing figure changed the way ancient Egyptian art looked. So before Akhenaten, pharaohs were normally depicted as having perfect features, but you can see in the art forms here on the website, Akhenaten is depicted as having a long face and a really tall and lanky body. So he was depicted really differently to how pharaohs were depicted in art in the past. And this is another reason why it's likely that he had Marfan syndrome and why he died of it as well. Akhenaten will ultimately be remembered as a unique pharaoh who left his mark on Egypt by changing the religion. He is considered one of the first true individuals in world history. So let's go over your learning tasks for this lesson. So task 1 is a video summary of Akhenaten. So all you have to do for task 1 is watch this video and then write down 5 facts about Akhenaten's life in your books while you're watching the video. The second task is a mind map on Akhenaten's legacy and world history. So why should we remember Akhenaten? So in the middle of your page, do this heading and mind map reasons we should remember Akhenaten around the outside. One of the reasons we might remember Akhenaten is that he was one of the first true individuals in world history. He had the guts and the know-how to change the religion of ancient Egypt. This would have taken extreme courage and bravery, and it's one of the reasons Akhenaten must have been a good leader. You can imagine there wouldn't have been a lot of people who were very happy about this religion being changed, but Akhenaten had the guts and the know-how to pull it off. So that's one of the reasons we could remember Akhenaten. Task 3 are some comprehension questions on Akhenaten. So you can see there are 16 questions here, and if you click on this website link here, it'll take you to the answers for those questions. So this is a really good task to summarise Akhenaten's life and legacy to achieve your success criteria for this lesson. And then lastly, task 4 is a design your own god task, much like how Akhenaten did. So be like Akhenaten. Use this website link here, and if you click on it, it'll take you to that website to examine all the ancient Egyptian gods. What we want you to do is design your own god. So your task is to combine all the gods into a single god, just like how Akhenaten did something very similar with the sun god Aten, who is essentially a combination of all the gods. If you're learning at home, you can click out on the pop-out tab and download and print the worksheet like so. And that's your last learning task for this lesson. So thanks for watching, guys, and remember, if you want to stay updated to any new lessons that are made in existing websites like the Ancient Egypt one, or you want to stay updated to any new website units that are made, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you.